All right. I'm back. It's me, Mr. Ben. That's weird. I hear an echo. I'm back. We're going to do another game today. Different game because I'm tired of some of the games I'm playing. I don't want to play Dune right now. It's making me sleepy. And I'm always sleepy. So, let's check out today the game called The Operator. I got it off Epic because it was free. You can't beat free, right? It's a full game. So let's see. Let's launch it. Where is it? Let's go here. The operator. No idea what it is. Let's just play it. Ooh. It's got music. Oh, please don't demonetize me for this music. Please don't. You're, look, everyone, it's Ron, my only fan. All right. It sounds scary, but the back looks like it's like an FBI type thing. Let's see. Sound is good. Let's get my face out of here. All right. Oh man, this is definitely copyrighted music. Okay, let's put the music down a bit. Ready. Let's get ready to rock. Cool. 80%. Units, metric, please. Okay, day, month, day. Oh, I'm not used to that. Time format, military. Let's get smart here. Okay. All right, let's jump into this. The operator. Final facility. Summer in the U.S. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
Maybe.
Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are?
Maybe.
Are you...
Huh?
Good. He's ready.
Exciting. The operator. FBI headquarters. Washington, D.C. 7:30. Wow. Yep, computers used to look like that. Okay, do I click this? User. No matter what I type, it types that. Mr. Ben. Evan Tanner. Okay. Password is. Hold on. Let's just make sure. That's I pushed 10 times. Alright. Operator, notifications. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Welcome. So secure, monitored at federal government terminal. On all unauthorized access is strictly prohibited, subject to criminal prosecution. Okay, sure. What is the operator program? I don't know. It's been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? All right. 1. Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. 3. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. Supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Once the operator fulfills the agent's technical request, the line is closed. Okay. So what do I do? Sorry, what? Oh, someone's calling me. Mike Trench. Answer.
Hey, pal. How you
Hey.
holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Ooh. I get to choose what I say. Sorry, I'm not following. I'm never gonna drink again. I guess that's why my head hurts. I'm never gonna drink again.
That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
All right.
You understand, right?
Sure. Of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Thanks. Talk to you later. Okay. Xavier Skinner.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope. When do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we?
Okay.
I want you to find my age. This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it?
Yep.
Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective.
Okay.
Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The Human DB, as we call it here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request.
Okay.
Find my age.
The Lemmy.
Find the answer, click on the objective, and then select the answer on the screen.
Objective, and then select the answer. Okay. So documents. Wait, I wasn't really listening.
Operator, you should find the information first.
Oh, okay. I wasn't listening. All right. Let's see. E-Tanner back. Oh, okay. Documents. No. Application. Oh, okay. Terminal calculator, human DB. It's there. Okay. I need to find you. Okay, so I actually have to type it. Xavier Skinner. Search. Searching database. Oh, I'm like an expert hacker. Watch out. All right. Age 48. Okay. Let me know what else you. Blood type A. Married. Firearm license. Okay. 74 kilograms. Okay. He's 48. Okay. And then what? Ooh. No, 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 no. There. Okay, it's got to be in the right spot.
Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Cool. Of course. All right. Ooh, I'm going to solve cases. I'm cut out for this, I think. Okay. There we go. Hello.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge.
I'm patching the agent through now.
Okay. Alexandra Pendle.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
That's right.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary.
The Sanctuary.
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And, some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Look at that. Look at that. I'm taking notes. I'm smart. The Sanctuary. Okay, I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Downloading. Bar. Okay. Oh, let's look at the cam. Ooh. Time. Oh. Car pulled up. Can I pause this? Oh!
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Okay. So I can click anywhere or what? Oh. Enhance. Okay, wait.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins.
Yeah, it's 65.
For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Yeah, but I can remember this stuff. Blue, 65. Alright. So, any other information here? He was drinking, just standing there. Car pulls up. Shot. Okay. So we can't search him up. Henry Jenkins. What else do we know? He has, is this the JPEG? Yeah. He had a list on him.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay. So, Eli Bell, E.F. Chris Davies, Toby Hood, Ben Dixon, Logan Gates. Okay, so is this in alphabetical order at all? No. Okay. Okay, so we got a list. Let's look at the database here. Human database. Let's look up the first name here. Ellie Bell.
I see that you're looking into the names of the people on the list. That's a waste of FDI time and resources,
Really?
Tanner. Focus on the surveillance footage.
Sorry. Holy. Alright. I guess I could look the suspect.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I'll ID you like this. Car pulls up. License. CPL 481. White car. I didn't mean to push that. Hopefully I don't get penalized for that car database. CPL 48. Okay. I have 1990 Toyota Corolla hatchback. White. Distributor owner Ray Well. Okay. Stolen note about the killer. This car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Distributor, find address. Circulation. Distributor. Well. Ray Wells. Checking. 29. Okay. Place of birth. Find killer's address. Occupation. Farm. Last known address. 130 Laurel Street.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not
Whatever.
bad either.
Better
I'll
than you.
contact you later with your next request.
He's a killer. Look at his face. Understood. Sir. You've been working various jobs, isn't you? Yeah. Selling cars didn't work out for me. So, you know. Please consult the latest FBI most wanted list. Ooh. Fred Smorkinski. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices to federal. Yeah, Xavier. What's up,
Tanner,
Skinner?
I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Who was the operator?
That's none of your concern,
Ha!
Tanner.
See, I could read you. Okay. Barry Walker.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, hello to you.
God damn it! Who are you?
Who are you?
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long.
Shut
I got
up.
a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
What do you want?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name.
Connie
I
Moore.
canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens. Middle of nowhere, hot as hell,
Dryfield,
sandy.
Nevada.
Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
All right.
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
Sick. I was not. Okay. 4 people died in Dryfield, claimed they've been abducted. Every single time they appeared somewhere in the middle of the desert. Connie's story's the same. Okay.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do
It's
that,
weird.
I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What do you want?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay? Oh, you will. I'm telling you. I got a nose for this kind of thing. I just can't do it myself because I don't have direct access. The operator program. No combination of words could possibly convey the love I hold for it in my heart. Here are the files.
Jeez. Her testimony following Connie Moore's appearance. 3rd, on the 5th, we recorded alien abduction. FBI transcriber. Okay. Transcript. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to the camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a bit blurry, but I went to hike around Mount Maury. I remember that. It's really beautiful this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise come from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And I think it landed to the east, so I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo. Okay. Must have taken me an hour and 40 to 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure. That's when my mind goes blank. She woke up in a room. Was there someone with you? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were all around me. Aliens. Okay. What they look like. The room was so bright, like looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best that you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were all too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. Glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. No doors, no windows, nothing. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they want to learn about me, study. I was so scared I couldn't think. Okay, yeah, questions over and over. About my life, beliefs, yada yada yada. Okay. Jeez. They had strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine they were using on me. It clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. Okay, well, that's the testimony. It's quite long. She's alive still. Alright. Cell phone. Let's see, this is on the 2nd. She disappeared on the 2nd. And it reappeared on the 3rd. No pings. Okay. No pings. (8:45 to 11:56) last ping. 3 hours. And then on the 3rd from 3:30 p.m. to 4. Okay. Ping, ping, ping. She was in Mount Mori at this time. And then she ended up there. Okay. Let's see. This was on the 2nd at 9 o'clock. Can I make this bigger? No. Oh. So, in the span of 20 minutes, another 30 minutes. Language, autofocus, auto ISO, brightness level, show grid, format. Okay. Something off. Single. Field. Nurse. Okay, find inconsistencies. So what time did she take that picture? At 9:19, 9:43, 10:13. Two photographs. Really?
Yeah. Then she said she took another photo.
Oh,
That makes 3 photos. I
sorry.
don't see an issue with this. But, you know, I don't have your, operator skills.
So let's see. This will take me an hour and 45 minutes to get where I landed. So she took it at She took the picture at 10:15. So an hour. No. What time was that? Okay, so then it would have been her pings. 9:43, she was here. 10:13, she took a picture. Then she walked. So an hour 45 would take her there. Okay. Then her ping. Where's the form record? So 8:45 to 11:56. That's correct. And then she reappeared at 15:27 the next day. She appeared here the next day. Help.
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO. If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
I can click that. Oops.
Focus on the photograph of the UFO, operator. Consider looking at the photo's metadata. Maybe that will spark something for you.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Oh. Date.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
10:13.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
That was creepy. It failed. What is happening? What do you want? What are you talking about? You want the truth? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Yes, it's a redacted name. You didn't see her name, did you? Connie Moore. Well, that's scary looking. The abducted woman. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Did you kidnap them? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. It wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. It's quite interesting. For me it is. I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like I'm important. What do you want, Skinner?
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
My computer just crashed?
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Alright. Skinner. I didn't get to finish this. Fred Smorsinski. Oh, Hal. Real name unknown, wanted for various crimes of cyber terrorism committed against federal government and other organizations. 150 grand for him. 1.5 million. Any information should be considered extremely dangerous. Okay. Yeah, it is different. I like it. I like the atmosphere it gives. Feels neat because I'm just sitting at a computer anyway, right? It's like I am the operator. Yeah. I'd play an operating game. Sounds fun. Wow, this is a long loading screen. Or whatever. Yeah. It's apartment, 6 a.m. does sound neat though. I don't know how it sounds on the stream, but it sounds cool to me. Oh. Alright, back at work. Mike Trench.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go?
It was alright.
Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think Skinner likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell me, Mike.
Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here.
What's up,
I
Tony?
gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Thanks, Mike. Alright. Let's get back into this. Ugh, Skinner!
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly.
Good.
Time to
I
cut the
won't talk to
umbilical
you.
cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Sure.
Good morning, Operator Tanner.
Morning.
So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yep.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what?
He's gone.
Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FBI, Alexandra.
So the
Anyway,
guy
the
who
garage has
shot
cameras,
somebody
and I
got
got
shot.
some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
What part is missing?
Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage.
Okay.
Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
Blood on pillar. I see him standing there. And it stops. Then he's dead. Okay. So does anything change? Let's go frame 59. I don't see any changes. is that all you gave me? Just footage? Yeah. Okay. The windshield, huh? Let's see. Oh, you're right. The light is leading, but it's off at the end. You should be playing this game. I'm just like being the light.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo. Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Whoops. Where'd you send it? Oh, here. .45 ACP.
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it.
It was
If
Skinner.
only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Oh. Hello again, Evan. Oh no, not you. Leave me alone. Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer. One that I think you'll find interesting. Go on, I'm listening. You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the FBI. You just don't know it yet. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? Why would I help a criminal? Because, as I already said, we share a goal. And because, without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Whale's killer will still be on the loose, and sadly, you'll never climb the ranks of the FBI. How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. I mean, all of the footage. I can't do anything illegal. It won't be. I mean, apart from working with me? Ha! The world's most wanted hacker. Pendle could use my help. Yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armor. And so, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. Won't this look suspicious? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say the analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? Fine, whatever. I need you to say it, Evan. Say, we have a deal, Hal. We have a deal, Hal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Alright. Missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back in a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then. Now what? Oh. Okay, well, where's that video? Car pulls up. Boom. Searching, no
I
match.
see
Ooh.
that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Have an image. I have an image.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered the missing part.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. The plot thickens. FDI headquarters. 1:45 p.m. We're dead. Now, okay, let's do this. Watch this.
Now, about that debt, Evan.
Let's just get it over. Oh, no. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening.
Good. Now, I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Call 187.222.19.19.98. No secure. Okay?
Where's that? How do I call? Open your terminal. Error. Proxy refused to open a secured connection to target IP from this computer. Oh. Oh, I forgot that command. Catherine Andrews.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
Like I had a choice.
Look, I get it. Hal can be a world-class pain. Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
So what'd you do?
So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's why I'm hoping you can help me.
No clearance. How do you know it's not an accident?
Go ahead and search them in the Human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Oh, let's see. Redacted. So what does it mean?
Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
How can we access these files?
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
How can I access the Cole files?
Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this.
You suck. I didn't mean to type it. I want to click it.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means, Tanner. Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Fire started on the 25th around 2. Contained by 3 a.m. 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Owing duration, fire minimal evidence. Single victim. No signs of physical trauma. No forced entry. Okay. Fire response team referred to the report redacted. Faulty wiring in the oven. Okay. Ring. Can I... Sasha and Mia. Okay. Okay. Chemical analyzer. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with other applications in the top left menu. Please review the user manual related to... yeah. Okay. Find these documents. Documents chem scan. Okay. Your supervisor will contact you. Frequency. frequencies calculate. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ions. Start. Type non-organic. Solid. 4.2 grams. Okay. So what do we do with this? Information. Use instrument. Yep. The software. Input the appropriate settings for sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Complete. Open the data report. Input the results of the chem scan LCA analysis and initiate the calculation. Oh my goodness. Liquids are 2. Solids 6. Ion size must be set to 3 for a damaging sample. Okay. This is a solid. Non-organic. Sample weight times 100 grams. Threshold. This is a solid. Samples which are half the delta V. Non-organic. Sample weight in grams times 100. Sample, where's the sample weight in grams? So times 100. So 420. Okay. This is non-organic. Delta V. Solid. Threshold. Half the delta V. Sample matrix size. Value size is 5. If you're using an older version of ChemScan, set the matrix to 4. I don't know if this is an older version. 1.03 or lower. Right, ion size. Solid. 6. If the material is organic, okay. It's non-organic. Non-organic solid, okay, 4.2 grams, okay. How to read the results, okay, 1, 2, and 3. Data report software and input the CCV, TPH, and frequencies in order to calculate the composition. Frequencies must be entered from the highest to the lowest intensity spike. There must be between 1 and 5 spikes that are higher than the threshold. Highest to lowest. Represented. Oh. You can use the mouse pointer to calculate the frequency. Where do I input that? Sorry, what? Open data report software. Jeez. Highest to lowest. 9.21. Man. Can't that? You can use the mouse pointer to calculate the frequency. CCVT pH 6.5. Cellulose wood comp to gasoline. Other non-identifiable residues less than 5%. Gasoline.
I knew it.
Gasoline.
Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
Why are you doing this?
It matters to me.
How?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off.
Oh, it's fading out.
Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her together. Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed Mia and her baby. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Yeah, I have that feeling too.
So, you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FBI has handled the cold case, it's strange, don't you think?
I want to do my job. That's it. But solving cases is your doing your job. So is making sure victims get the justice they deserve. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with Master, a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. I didn't have a good reason. I have no idea. Let's just put that voice.
Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Just want to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole.
Huh.
It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What's the big deal?
Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential, classified, and way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand.
Sure. Whatever you say.
I'll talk to you later.
Good choice. I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, I used to work there. You're in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Wow. This game is fun. Alright, Barry, I hate you.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
Tanner here.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Yep.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell.
What?
Dryfield.
Oh.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Identify the body.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
9 years old.
Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Can I zoom in? Facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Really? Gabby. Henry Jenkins. No access. He's dead. Same guy? Gabby. How do I identify the body? What's that list of names? Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Smart. Her name's on the list of the other case.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Yes. Yep, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
Spence. Missing. Missing. Crossed out means they're missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat. With some, you're never gonna guess. Floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way. There you go.
Second floppy. Okay. Brain surgeon. To unlock the potential. Oh, 6-6. 66.72, 105. Okay. Huh. How do I unlock this?
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Quentin Spence, how do I unlock your it's password protected?
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password, focusing on the symbols. Maybe keep those 2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
Furious, I'm no longer living, and I've been buried in the dry field desert like other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make these things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the biome facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that I cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I am sick, so sick of everything that we've done supposedly in the name of science. If you found me, I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here is in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of the responsibility. I see. Eve test subjects. Biome Facility, 22 East Border Street. Please do not be as careless as others.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Contact me tomorrow. Power off. Wow. Okay. Well, this game is really, really interesting. It's so fun. I feel bad I'm not really reading everything out because it would take so long to read everything. I'm just reading in my head, but wow. I hope this game goes longer. There's a lot of puzzle solving, which I like. So, oh, it's in here to delete. Oh, it's a password. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna continue to play this game more often. I don't know if people like this, but I like it. If you want to join me in this. But I think we're gonna end the stream here because it's late for me. It's almost 1 a.m. So, yeah. Thanks for joining and. Sorry, throat got all dry. But yeah, I'll be back again and join me again next time. So, peace.